county looks like, and this is what happens when we make decisions for our county. Arlington Public Schools and our school board represent us. They represent the folks here. They represent the folks here who came out and who voted for them to be on the school board. They voted for the people who are on your county board here. And what this is a massive overreach of federal government into local decision-making. Out how we are going to navigate this situation. They wish they could be out here. They wish they could be preparing for the start of school on Monday, as they should be focused on today. Instead, they are dealing with the media circus that has been created by people who are not from our community and who do not care about our kids. The number one most important thing that our school board is responsible for is creating an environment where our kids can learn, can grow, can feel respected, and can feel loved and supported. How can they do that if they are being put in front of a circus every single day and being told that their identities are not valid and are not supported? That is not what we want for our kids here in Arlington, and that is why our school board has made the decision that they have made. We are standing in support of them because the reality is that MAGA Republicans want to distract you from what is really going on in the world right now. They want to distract Northern Virginia residents from the fact that their jobs are the ones being cut right now. They want to distract from the fact that they still don't have an answer for what our employees are supposed to do, what our neighbors who currently do not have jobs are supposed to do. They want to distract from the fact that they do not have a plan for public education. They do not have a plan.
Oh, good. Very good. I'm the vice president of Washington.
Okay. Do you know when Sears is showing up?
No, personally, no, I don't.
Okay.
Anytime soon.
Let me get a little tissue from my nose because sometimes I dread. What is your, you good? What is your first and last name?
Dr. Minerva Diaz.
How do you spell it?
Minerva, M-I-N-E-R-V-A, Diaz, D-I-A-Z.
So I have to move your hair out of your face.
Thank you.
What's at stake tonight?
There is a tremendous, not just one issue, although it comes down as one issue, but what's at stake is the straightening out the rights of everyone in a case or cases where not one person has priority or more rights over another. What we have to understand is that the common sense should rule the day. Common sense should be brought back to our school system to ensure the safety of everyone, to ensure the rights of everyone, and to ensure that girls that tomorrow will be leaders, their personal safety, their personal right to be treated like a woman or girl or lady, and that to be mentally stable and not harassed, to ensure that when they become adults, they are fully and mentally able to sustain their life, their personal choices, and in an environment that sustains and affirms womanhood.
How do you think that this is against all of that?
Well,
like,
it's
why is it that, like, you know, someone who identifies as a particular gender, why would that be against a girl's safety or a girl's ability to grow in school?
Because there are social and psychological factors that impact the immediacy, psychological well-being of others individually and community. Now, what that means or what that represents could be individual to each girl, but basically and collectively, it means that they want to be among their peers, that they don't have to be thinking that somebody has an extra organ and they don't want to be touched, they don't want to be spied on, they don't want to be peekabooed on, they don't want to be harassed or intimidated just because the other side is either physically more stronger or more intimidated by the capacity that transgenders, basically if you are male, you can think whatever you think, you can go through the hormones changes and the hospital changes and the medical changes that they do on you, but bottom line, in your psyche, deep down, you are still a male, and that has an impact on the relationships with women or girls in the bathroom and elsewhere.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hi.
How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you rep Fox? You interview people on this.
I understand that the lieutenant governor is here. And my message to her is this. If you break the law in Arlington, you will be held accountable, no matter your identity. As we are today, I'm going to go back to that.
Yeah.
You break the law in Arlington, you're the ones that get the
I'll hold on to her.
Let me be very, very clear.
I think we all agree, children first, right?
Our schools,
Kids.
we will not allow fear, hatred, intimidation to dictate the future of our students. When we talk about Title IX and other protections, we are not talking about bureaucracy. We're talking about promises. Promises that every child belongs, that every family matters, and that justice and equity are never up for debate. My dad grew up in Arlington during segregation. He lived through what happens when a community looks away from justice. And we cannot, we will not repeat history. When we don't stand for equity, we stand by when discrimination thrives. I want to say this especially to the parents, many of them my friends. Just as I, as a mom, will stand in the line of fire for my own children, we, the community, will stand with you and for you for your children, because they are all of our children. Look around. Book fans, classroom center, educator silence, and our transgender and LGBTQIA+ neighbors are being vilified simply for existing. Enough is enough. So I ask you this. This is the moment that you commit to choose courage over comfort, to continue standing shoulder to shoulder and declare equity is never optional. It is essential and it's non-negotiable. Title IX is not just a broader law. It is a shield, a safeguard, and a promise we will keep. To our students, to our parents, to our families, we need you. We value you. We will fight for you.
So when I say fire it up, you're going to say ready to go, okay? Fire it up! Ready to go! 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 All right, good. afternoon, my Arlingtonian friends. I am Julius J.D. Spain Sr., the most junior person to the county board. But let me tell you all this, for everybody who's watching, I too am a United States Marine. I served 26 years in the Marine Corps. I don't know how many people served in combat, but I did that. And guess what? My 3 now adult children are proud graduates of ACPS schools. So, I am proud. I just want you to know something. I am proud not only to be an Arlingtonian, but I'm also proud to stand with our transgender community. Our school board is ready for this fight. I'm ready for this fight. And I just say, bring it on! Now, what's sad about this occasion, if there is some sadness, some have said that this is like a political stunt. And quite honestly, that's what it is. Our kids are preparing to go to school on August 25th, next Monday, when they should be finalizing the joy of the summer. In fact, we just got back off vacation. But they're going to school here, they're preparing students to get prepped. And guess what? We got people coming in Arlington backyard, want to make a political stunt, want to make national news to gain some edge. Well, let me tell you something. Give me some CNN or MSNBC or FOX, late breaking news. It's not going to happen in Arlington. Try again. So, we will not sit idly by. While I do respect our Lieutenant Governor who's coming here today, her service to the Marine Corps. As I said, I spent 26 years here in the club in this nation. And it saddens me that we, as Marines, hear ourselves from being on this state.
Kids deserve to be.
Transgender students and families, so shame on you. I'm 53 years old. I grew up in the civil rights movement down in the South, so ain't nothing about what's going on here today scares me one iota. So I'll say again, and I'll say to everybody here today, when we fight, when we fight, I'll say it right now, do not put up the banner for surrender. We will not surrender. We're not going anywhere. Arlington has some of the best, if not the best, school system in America. And talk about we don't know what we're talking about. Look in the mirror. God bless you, and God bless our students at Arlington Public Schools, and our teachers, and our families. Let's go get it.
Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. My name is Holmes. I'm a member of Arlington and ATIA. For folks who are coming into the boardroom later, I'd like to ask for some practice decorum, okay? If there are opinions being stated you don't disagree with, you are not going to boo, you're not going to hiss, you're not going to do big thumbs down, you're going to sit quietly with the look of your face like you, well, and that's all you're going to do, because we need to take the upper hand here, and we need to be the mature adults in the room. Because we're fighting for our rights, we're fighting for Arlington, we're fighting for who we are, and we're not going to let others come from elsewhere and tell us what we should believe and belong, and who we should accept and what our practices should be. So I just urge everyone who comes inside to be respectful. There are all kinds of decorum rules, and I'm sure the chair will remind you of. But in particular, I'd like folks to really control themselves and appreciate as well interactions with folks on the other side who are here tonight outside, being respectful to them and keeping distance if you need to, just not engage. Really want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. Any other final words you'd like to say? Thank you. And if you are interested in speaking tonight, There are only a few spots left, and so you need to sign up to that now. Also, seating is limited in the boardroom, and so if you're interested in going to board meeting, now's the time to head inside. And thank you for coming out tonight, everyone. This is an awesome show. Thank you. And if you're not going inside and you've got a fun sign that's small, if you want someone to bring inside for you, just let us know. Drop it off up here.